Good evening, my name is Bright and welcome back to Mordheim, the city of the damned. Last time, we proved rather effective with our current squad, but we have a new member to introduce. I would like to introduce to you a Sigmar's Purifier, Cyclone the Zealous, who will hopefully be very useful in the days to come. But at any rate, we took the time to send the wordstone we had gathered towards one of the people we supply in order to earn ourselves a bit of a paycheck, so that we can begin some training in the near future, or as soon as we actually have some free room. But at any rate, and we did actually take the time to give Ben Davy the Silent some training in it. It was only a day's thing, but we're giving them Devotion, which reduces the chance to trigger a Divine Wrath by 5% when casting spells. Not really a big thing, but if it stops them from exploding one time, it'll be worth the investment. But anyway, let us see what the day has to bring.
New hired swords are available.
Let's see, Ben Davies learned the skill Devotion. 3 warriors are still receiving treatment for injuries. We've gotten some money from Sigmar's Haven. And we can hire some new hired swords. That's about it. Okay, let us see what missions we have available. If we wanted to, we could actually take on the story mission. And considering everything else that's on the board, that might be what we're gonna do. I know it's still somewhat early days, but
You do not need the High Matriarch of our order to tell you that this city is contaminated with a corruption that is a blight of soul as much as it is of the flesh. Mutation is but the outward sign of the rot gnawing away within the heart and the soul. It is for this that no less than Grand Theogonist Johann Hellstern established the commandment that the mutant shall not be suffered to live. More vile than those who are corrupted are those who embrace their defilement with open arms and sing praises to the ruinous powers. Blighted Mordheim has become the lair of many such revolting cultists. One of the most noxious of these demon worshippers is the Brotherhood of Shadows. They number among their abominable congregation many petty sorcerers, perverse magicians, who seek to draw still more corruption down upon the city in order to expand their own diabolic powers. Our augurs have divined that a magister named Kleintz is leading a warband of the Brotherhood in an effort to defile and deconsecrate the old temple of Sigmar. A sorcerer's fulcrum would be conjured into being, a permanent doorway through which the corruption of chaos will spill across the land. I do not have to tell you that this must be prevented at all costs. We will deploy at the front of the temple. I fear the taint of foul magics will be obvious. Do not let fear distract you. We must act swiftly and with purpose. We must use the relic to reconsecrate the fountains and cleanse the holy bell. The simple hammers adorning the statues of the art lectors must be replaced with the sanctified bronze hammers drawn from the vaults beneath the rock, thereby strengthening the purity of the temple. Finally, Kleintz must be destroyed as a warning to any other cults who think they can profane the house of our god.
Well, you heard the lady. We're going in.
A new round has started.
Yes, just the standard of story missions, how they're different from the normal ones, in that the enemy will never rout, morale has no impact on them, however it can affect us, and victory can only really be achieved via, well, accompanying the objectives. we also gain a VIP in the shape of... Well, in this case, in the shape of a very scary looking contact with the temple. Let's see what. Ooh, this is gonna be a brutal one. I can already tell. 'Cause that is a chaos spawn right before us. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, just charging in there seems like a poor idea. So what we're gonna do is we're going to position some of us people around the entrance and try and lure some of them out. Because leaving them on the... Because charging in there seems like it would end rather badly for us. Alright, we've got some heavy lift. Retrieve Relic of Sigma, is that? Yes, it is our own. Okay, I don't believe that is really that has screwed us over. Hang on, cancel, 1 second, bit of a misclick there. Sigma... No, I think we can put that back. I don't think that is what we needed. Bit of a... There it is, that's what we were after.
New objectives added. Objective completed.
I admit I was kind of thrown off by the different coloration of... well... the Sigma's marker. So our plan right now is we're going to be sending a few of our people up, climbing up the wall in order to not only cleanse the bell, but also to try and... well, enter the temple that isn't via just, you know, the front bloody door. Because that seems like a poor idea. See, Holy Hammer, Holy Hammer, Holy Hammer, Holy Hammer.
New objectives added. Objectives updated.
We're just going to take our pot shot, then just move back into cover, because... well, if we can take a shot and not get shot back, why would we not?
Objective completed.
Cyclone's got a bit of a fair climb next time, but if nothing else, if we can get some people up there, we can secure an entrance into the temple that isn't just, you know, just going to be littered with archers and... Oh, so that's where you disappeared to, you son of a bitch. Well, we have an easy solution for this. He did. So that's one less little bastard who's hiding in the shadows to take potshots. I mean, granted, if we start killing enough of them, they'll just get an endless stream of reinforcements, but no harm in taking out one.
A new round has started.
Okay, the warp. Ooh, that is not good. Conrad did not need that. Not from the warp beast. Warp spawn at any rate. Okay. It's another... That is a failed terror test, not great. Though at least the Alcoholic has a dodge, that might help them. And from the sounds of it, that mutant was trying to climb something, but failed. Oh. Well, at least he missed that one. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Unfortunately, I do not like Conrad's chances of actually surviving this time around. Which is unfortunate, but... sometimes that's the breaks. And looks like Gummy Bee Gamer has made the climb properly this time. Good on them. Very good on them. And if nothing else, we've secured a heightened position in the temple. Yeah, that's no surprise. That's kind of what I was expecting was going to happen. And I am proud to say that Cyclone has made their climb, which definitely does help us out. And I do see the enemy's little cart, which will be useful later on, because we're gonna be Because granted, removing the idol is pointless, since morale doesn't affect them. But... actually looting the thing? That's got promise to it. Which is not to be sneezed at. God. Should have just kept swinging the hammer, but no, I had to get fancy. Casting a blessing in order to make us a bit more... make us better at it. Yeah, well.
A new round has started.
At least Davy would be able to take the beating from that Chaos Spawn monstrosity. Unfortunately, the Altaholic can't really wrap her head around the fact that, oh god, there's a demonic monster. Which is a problem, because we need them to be able to attack the damn thing. And oh look, more demonic monsters. And the Magister, just in the background, taking pot shots like the little bitch he is. Though apparently, despite the fact that his mind was quite literally eaten, he's apparently able to get his shit together enough to reload a bow. Let's see if we can at least get one thing taken care of and purify this damnable bell. Wait. Ah, god. Who was it that had this stupid bell? I thought it was Gummy Bear. Gummy Bee Gamer. Who'd we give the bell to? The relic to as it... No. Sinister has hammers. So she doesn't really become particularly useful until we've actually breached the temple itself. Okay, we've managed to enter the temple via the back. God damn it. We just keep getting critted. And because they're critted, there's a very real chance that we're going to lose bloody Rex now. Because once the Chaos Spawn rips them a new one, all those attacks are going to hit. Well, if nothing else, let's kill Rock. Because we do not need that son of a bitch. And we just threw a ball of Sigmar's wrath into a fucking demon. Oh. Shh. We are in trouble. We are going to be in trouble because of this stupid demon. Well, not so much the demon, it's kind of the fact that A, our people just keep getting terrified of it.
A new round
and it just happened to stick itself in the right position that it's one of its friends can flank our attempts to gang up on it. And the few times that we can actually get a swing off, it dodges. Thankfully, our bonus hero is something of a beast when it comes to actually dealing damage to shit. Just, not gonna lie, being able to more or less one-shot a hero, because that's what Rock, the denomic monstrosity, was, is a pretty good trick to have. And it honestly might be the thing that gets us through this alive. See, you didn't have it, so... So who had the damn relic? Oh, just one of the people who died, wasn't it? 'Cause it's saying we don't have it anymore. Well, I feel like a bit of an idiot. Okay. This has started off relatively poorly, but we can turn this around. First things first, we need to get rid of this damn demon. Just if for no other reason than we need it to die. It is currently the biggest pain in our ass right now. And we swapped out the dual hander for the great frail. Unfortunately, our Ben Davy decided that now was a wonderful time for them to more or less still be terrified and thus lack the multiple attacks we needed.
A new round has started.
And they're down. Great. This isn't good. See, how's our morale looking, actually? Not great, and it's getting lower all the time. there's a very real chance we might actually lose this thing. Just if we lose too many more, we are in serious trouble. Wait, what the hell? We just had to get stuck on something, didn't we? Just make this whole clusterfuck be just that little bit more complete. Screw it, we're swapping back to the hammers. It's the same dodge chance, just maybe we'll have a bit more luck. And Cyclone the Zealous is going to be pecked apart by Archer Fire. No doubt about it. If nothing else, we can at least keep Gummy Bear on this particular archer to keep him from from ruining everything. And there goes the Ultaholic. And Cyclone.
Objectives updated.
God, this has just gone so ridiculously wrong. What's... Okay. We are still good as far as morale goes, so we're not gonna just break the moment this is over, but we need to do some killing. We need to do some killing, we need to get some stuff done. Finally! Okay, risked an ambush there, but we need this frickin' to die. And this guy as well. And now we've pinned down the damn Magister. So we have made some progress. Not a lot, but at least a lot of their big scary shit is now dead.
A new round has started.
We still need to take out that mutant, because even if they're going to get reinforcements coming in, they're not going to get heroes anymore. It'll just be the stock standard goons. The gummy bear doesn't have anything, but we can just continue. Well, he took that Overwatch, so the Magister is going to be screwed short in a second. If nothing else, we can at least keep one archer contained. Let's see if we can find... There. Unfortunately, we've got to run... We've at least found where the relic is, but we do still need the actual bloody hammers into place. Still, if we kill this guy, at least, then we don't have to worry. He's dead. We don't have to worry about him anymore.
Objective completed.
Anything interesting on you? Nothing we care about. And we can finally pin down the mutant as well. Because screw you and everything you stand for. Oh, Archer Boy actually has a melee weapon. Surprise, surprise.
A new round has started.
Okay, we have some cleansing we need to do. Just flat out. Because we only have 3 people left. And right now, we need to just... I would rather just get the mission done.
Objectives updated.
As soon as possible. Just replacing
Objectives updated.
These crappy statue hammers with actual blessed ones. Which is fantastic.
Objective completed.
Alright, we got the relic back, so we can at least get started on some of the other objectives we need to do. Just gotta cleanse the bell and the bell and the 2 fountains. Which can be done, which we can do. Whew, this is going... If we lose anyone, we're gonna be in trouble, though. Because it's not guaranteed that we'll be defeated, but we will be below the morale.
A new round has started.
And after all this, I would like to at least have a victory to show for it. We're gonna have to find the 2 other hammers as well. Hang on. Just gonna switch from the gun to a sword because, well, we can't really afford
Objectives
to...
updated.
Can't really afford to worry about too heavily about reloading the gun right now. Oh yes, I'm not sure if it'll actually be picked up on the recording or not, but if you're hearing something that sounds like what appears to be something clawing at
Objectives updated.
a door, that is because there is. That is my cat Molly. I would rather not let her in at the moment, though. So one fountain purify, we still need to get the other one and the bell. Thankfully, our additional hero this time around is Mega Badass Nun, and thus doesn't take shit
A new
from
round
no one.
has started. Objectives updated.
Okay, now comes, well, the interesting part. We're gonna have to see if we can relocate where the hammers were. And if nothing else, at least one person has died because they were killed by... Actually, I think we killed the demon with a gun blast. Not gonna lie, that was risky as hell, but we needed to get some people on... We need to get all hands on deck. Ah.
Objective completed.
Well, at least the hammers were not that far away. So there is that. Still not 100% sure where the enemy reinforcements are. Because they haven't... Because we know they're there, but they haven't revealed themselves yet. Oh, ain't they coming? I think they're coming from above. Possibly. That, or at least one of them is. Which means there is a lot of...
A new round has started.
There is a lot of goons lurking around somewhere, and we have no clue as to where. Though I might just take the time to sweep through the stuff, some of the areas we can loot, to, as it turns out, grab a lot of gold, because... oh boy, we're gonna need it. For this one, we are definitely going to need it. Because I am not looking forward to the medical bill. Or the injuries we're going to gather from it.
Objectives updated.
Pray to Sigma. Huh, not entirely sure what that... Okay, because we did that, we gain up for 2 turns, we gain a plus 10% melee hit chance and plus 10 on all alone terror and other tests like that. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Objective completed.
Yeah, Super Nun is taking none of your shit, Chaos Spawn. Of course, this does mean that she's going to have to do some climbing, because that bell's up at the top. But once she's done that, and gotten away with that, we've won. I mean, granted, we still have to cleanse one more Sigma statue, but we can take care of that next turn. Easy enough.
A new round has started.
We're just gonna plant that bomb there. Kind of misleading. Kind of misleading. We can pray to Sigma if we want to. And we're going to use the smuggler to try and block off this route. Because right now our major objective is going to have to be keep people alive until we can purify the bell. I'm not entirely sure what he's looting, but I'm assuming just the bounty tokens.
Objective completed.
Okay. We have managed to get through some of the hard parts. If nothing else, we've secured the statues. We just have to get the bell, and we could probably do that next turn. From the sounds of it, the enemy is trying to flank around the front door. So as long as we got they try to go through Sinister, we will be fine. I have to admit, I do feel kind of...
A new round has started.
I do feel kind of stupid, but about the fact that quite literally we accidentally sent the wrong person up to check out the bell early on. That was on me. I take full responsibility for that. I lost track of who was carrying what, and we paid for that. But at least we've been through trial and tribulation, we've managed to at least hold our shit together. And if nothing else, we've got Sinister and Gummy Bear just sort of watching each other's backs. I do not think the enemy can just swing around and get to Gummy Bear. At least not in a timely manner. But the sooner we get that bell cleansed, the better. Get up. Come on, Super Nun, do not fail us now. We really need you to get up there. Whew.
Objective completed.
Oh, thank God. Praise Sigma. Praise big to Sigma. Okay, let's see how bad this is.
You do credit to our order and our faith. Again, our might and valor have been displayed as a warning to all those who haunt the ruins of Mordheim. The Sisters of Sigmar's mercy will suffer no unclean thing to defile the holy places of our God, nor will we allow evil to work his malignance unchallenged. Driving the Brotherhood of Shadows from the temple and thwarting their efforts to create a gateway between our world and that of the ruinous powers is an accomplishment that will be recorded in the chronicles of our order. This day You have proven that a stout heart and a pure mind are superior to the festering corruptions of chaos. If ever you should have cause to doubt your purpose or the path Sigma has chosen for you, think back to this moment when you vanquished the minions of darkness. I must remain here to reconsecrate this holy place. It will take time to undo the profanations of Kleins and his creatures, but with devotion and prayer, I am certain this sanctuary can be made clean once more. Perhaps the cleansing of the temple is a sign that Mordheim itself can be redeemed from the corruption that infests it. That, however, is a mystery even the Augurs cannot divine. It is not left to us to see all, but simply to see what the moment demands and do our utmost to do what needs to be done. Continue your patrols in the ruins. Gather the vile wordstone that it may be safely entombed in our vaults. Do not stray from your purpose merely because those who covered the wordstone are merely ignorant rather than evil. Recall the wisdom of Grand Theogonist Gizolgrond, who said that ignorance is the wellspring of all wickedness. Let that mantra steel your hearts when pity and compassion might make you demure. Always remember that only the gods may know who is truly innocent.
Alright, let's see what this victory has cost us in lives and injuries. Let's see. Ben Davy decided impacted vision. Damaged the eyes, impaired their vision. The warrior's weapon skill and ballistic skill, as well as their maxims, are reduced to 1 because of poor eyesight.
Nice progress. The gods are with you.
So they're down for 3 days. Sinister's leveled up, which is great. Mysterious ailment. An unknown disease has beset the warrior, provoking a permanent fever. The warrior's base wound value is reduced by 10 as a result. So Conrad has now got less health. Not good. See, maimed hand. The warrior suffered a mutilating hand injury to the hand. The loss of dexterity causes the chance to hit with melee and ranged attacks to be reduced by 10. Not good. Not good at all. Severed leg to the alcoholic. They have lost a leg, and as we can see, it's been replaced with a wooden peg. Movement is now reduced by 1 meter, and climbing is no longer possible. Leap and jump down chance is reduced by 25%. Not good. Cyclone the Zealous has had a full recovery. Wonderful. Okay. So thankfully, the amount of cash we gathered has definitely paid for this mission, both for the medical bill and the actual paychecks. But we are now in a somewhat awkward position. See, we need an addition, because Ben Davy the Silent is injured and will be for a few turns. We're gonna need another matriarch to take over. But we currently don't have any room. So someone's going to have to be promoted, quote unquote. And unfortunately, I'm thinking that it's going to have to be the alcoholic. And by promoted, I mean, you know, just for the sake of it, we will just give that extra point. We're going to have to fire them in order to make room so that we can hire a new matriarch. It's not great, but it's all we can do. I'm sad to see him go, but this early a severed leg is kind of a death sentence. And at least we have Colton back. Let's see, where are you? No. Sister Superior. There it is. matriarch. And in honor of the fact that that we had to lose the Altaholic, let's see. Altar. Let's see how. Sorry, just for a moment there, I had I'm having just a brief brain fart when it comes to actually how to spell the name. I think that's correct. No, there's an L. There is an L there. The Pious Altaholic. Or there would be if the L. There. Good? Okay. I'll have to do further customization a bit later on, but at least that mission is done. It cost us, it was definitely hard fought, but at least we have been successful. But for now, this will be it for now. Until next time, my name is Bright Crusade, and I look forward to hearing from you.